welcome back. This was very weird. So I'm well aware that I have not done one of these videos in, well, over a year. My last one was May and it is now July 2023. So yeah, thank you to everybody that is new and has joined even though I haven't been doing anything, so thank you very much. I hope I'm going to be back now. So I have some explaining to do about why I was off and why I decided to come back, and yeah, very excited. So the main reason that I was off was because about well, there's a few main reasons. So first of all, I got very burnt out from crochet and all of that stuff. I actually got burnt out probably, looking back, probably about March time, maybe even before that. I think the first, if you don't know, let me go back. If you are new here, I started crocheting in lockdown, so 2020. I taught myself through YouTube, and I did it continuously for, well, I still do it now, but I did take a big break. I really loved it, so I started my own business on Etsy and I sold over, I had over 300 orders on Etsy during my time that my shop was open, so probably about 2 years, 1 to 2 years I think, which is crazy to think about. I don't really think about it that much anymore, but yeah. So the whole reason I stopped was because in 2022, yes, 2022 March was when I started to get really burnt out and I just didn't have any motivation to crochet, which is fine. I had done it for 2 years, like consistently, like properly went for it. And so I got very burnt out and so I stopped, and I carried on making YouTube videos like during my burnout because I was like, it's okay, it'll come back. It didn't, it took a while to come back, but then I during that time I was still at university, so it was a bit of that as well. University was very busy and it took up a lot of my time with assignments and placement and stuff like that. And then I stopped making videos just before I went on placement, which was my second placement, and that was a bit, obviously the burnout. I know I needed to take a break, but also because I was very nervous about having a YouTube channel, and I still am, to be fair. I have this like anxiety of people finding it and, I don't know, thinking I'm weird, but I'm trying to get over that because I like doing this, it's fun. So that is also one of the reasons that I stopped, because I wanted to be a teacher, specifically primary school, so that was what my degree was all about, and so I was in and out of different schools, and I just thought if one of them finds one of my videos it's gonna be really weird, but hasn't happened, and it hasn't happened yet, and I hope it does not happen. Not that they'll be interested in knitting and crocheting, but still, I don't really want that. So yeah, I'm trying to get over that little thing of anxiety about people finding out. But yeah, I'm just doing it because I like it, and that's the main reason. So yeah, I can't remember what else I wanted to say. So yes, why I'm back. So that was why I left, and the reason I'm back is because after my final placement, which ended May, I don't know, I can't remember. April, and ended April. It ended in April. I really got back into crochet for some weird unknown reason. I have no idea why. I just wanted to do it, so I did it. And I did it for quite a while. I made some new things, which was really nice, and then a few weeks ago I started to get back into knitting. So when I was really young, like 7 or 8, my grandma taught me to knit, and so I thought I would pick it up again, and I've been really loving knitting, like more than crochet. So I've been knitting a lot recently and I've been loving it. So the reason I wanted to come back, that was really weird. Oh, I just need to breathe. So the reason I wanted to come back is because I liked documenting my journey with the crochet, and I wanted to come back and carry on and do it with knitting as well, because I haven't really done knitting on like videos like this. So I do want to do that because it is fun and I do like it, and I like documenting it as well, and showing you what I'm doing and hopefully helping you. Probably not. I'm not very advanced with knitting. Crochet maybe, but not knitting. So yeah, you might also be thinking about my shop, like if I'm going to start it up again, and at the minute the answer is no. It took up a lot of my time and I did really enjoy it when I did it, but I feel like my style of crocheting and now knitting has changed a lot. So at the beginning it was very cute, like plushies, like they're called amigurumis. It was all about that, and I think that was partially what my burnout was about, like not being able to crochet for myself. Like it was all about the business, it was creating new things for the business, and I did love it, and I loved having that business so much, and like being a business owner, it was really cool and I did love it. But I am definitely more clothing now, clothing and accessories. That is what I am very much into, and I would love to sell that, but it is a lot trickier in my mind to do that because there are so many different sizes and body types, and even selling patterns would be tricky because you've got to change them for different sizes, and I feel like a lot more can go wrong, or I would hate for somebody to get something that I've made and it not fit, and them feel horrible because it doesn't fit. So maybe in the future I might do that, but for now it is not going to be a thing, unfortunately, although I did love owning my business. I did. It was amazing and I loved it. But yeah, so this video is basically just me rambling on about where I've been. I've finished university now, that's another thing that's very exciting. I'm currently looking for a job. I will keep you updated on that, hopefully. Well, not in too much detail, but I will tell you if I find one. And yeah, so the other part of this video, I wanted to show you my whips that I have currently, because I didn't realise how many I had, and they're all sat in front of me and I don't like it. Also, if you don't know, whips are called work in progresses, so it's your current projects that you are working on at the minute. I've got a few. And another thing that I've realised recently is that I don't want lots of whips going on at the same time. I'm happy with just a few, like maybe 2, like a crochet one and a knitting one would be nice, but this is way too many. So I would like to document the process of getting rid of all of these because I don't like them. Anyway, first one, this is probably the one that has been in the bag the longest. This was when I really first started crocheting again, and it's in this little bag. Let me show you. Actually, I won't show you that. It is a crocheted jumper that I've been working on, and I started working on it like springtime, and then it got into summer and I wasn't gonna wear it if I finished it, so I just didn't work on it. But now it's sort of getting, I'm gonna sneeze anyway, but now we are sort of getting, I mean it is literally July, it's the middle of summer, but the weather's been quite like muggy and chilly, not muggy, chilly and like overcast. So I might start working on it again. I have 1 sleeve left to do, and then like the ribbing around the edge, and that's it. So it's in these beautiful colours as well. This is the front, because it's got the neck, and it is in granny stitch as well. I don't know if you can see that. It's beautiful and I love it. It's not overly, like, it has a cotton feel to it because I'm using the Serdar, I never know how to pronounce it, Stories double knitting in, and it is 60% cotton, 40% acrylic, and I just like the way it feels. Like, it's, I don't know, quite a thick, not thick, but like dense yarn, and I like that. So I'm using it in the colour Beach Club and Glamping, and I just thought they were really cute together. I love them. And there was a time, and I still is technically, that I was obsessed with granny stitch, so I was just making everything with granny stitch. But yes, so I've got a front panel. As you can see, I do need to weave in the ends, but let's just ignore that. Got a front panel here, and then I've got a, what is this? Oh, this is a sleeve. The ribbing is done on the sleeve. Oh, it's shorter than I remember. That's fine. And then this is the back. This is just a plain rectangle. And then I'm currently working on the final sleeve. This is how much I've got so far. We're getting there. I just love it. I think it's so cute. And I do really want to finish this. And I think I could finish this relatively soon. But it works from, like, it was a bit strange when I first started it because it works like this. So like you start with the bit that's closest to your hand and then work up, and then you attach the ribbing to this, which I thought was a bit weird, but I like it. And this is, I can't remember the pattern name. Oh no, I can't remember the pattern. I will put it up here because it is somebody's gorgeous pattern. I will put the information somewhere here because I do love it, and it was a very easy pattern to follow. So that's the first one. Let me just pop it all away. And then, what is this? I don't even remember half of this stuff. Oh, I remember what this is. This is probably going to get frogged. And if you don't know what frogging is, it's basically unravelling it. This was meant to be it's not got sleeves on, but it was meant to be like one of those cute little meshy wrap-up cardigans, like tie-up ones. Pop it on. But I did it, and I did it too big, and I didn't like it when I tried it on. So as you can see, and then it would obviously have sleeves, and it was going to have like flared sleeves, but it's a bit big, and when I go to tie it up, it goes all clunky and chunky, and I don't like it at all. So, do you know what? Progress. This is going to get frogged because I don't like it. I also don't know why it's called frogging. I might have to Google that because I don't know. I'm going to pop that in a different pile. Success. Look at me sorting stuff out. Oh, this one is a knitting whip that I've got. As you can see, it's not on needles because I don't know. It's going to take a little break to go and get back to it, but I love it. This is the Lola top. I can't remember who it's by, but I will pop it here. And it's basically a little, like a little ribbed tank top, I think. I just don't know which one's the front and back. I'm guessing it's like that. So it would be like around the neck, and then it was going to have ribbing here. I've done quite a bit of it actually. Have I? That might be the back. This might be the front. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I've joined it and I'm going in the round now, but I did take it off my needles because I just wasn't loving the process of it, and it was just taking ages because it is all in broken rib, I think is what it's called, broken rib. I'm not really there with the technical terms yet, but yeah, it is kind of cute, and I do love the colours. This is in, oh, I've got them here actually. This is in these, which I got from Knitting Network. It is the Elements Softest Cotton. It's 100% cotton. Oh no, it's not, that's a lie. It's 60% cotton, 40% anti-pilling acrylic, and I'm using it in petal and in white. But we're taking a little break from her. Take a little break. Anyway, let me pop all those back in. So next one I have is another top that I was working on crochet. I've done one panel now. I think I've done, well, either the back or the front. I don't know which one's which. But it's like that squiggly... Oh, I love it. I forgot how much I loved this. Me and my dad went out to pick out the colours at Hobbycraft. But this is going to be like a squiggly, you know, like the Tom Daley rippled top. That's what this is, and I love it. I've just started working on the back, or the front panel, the second one of these basically. And this is in, oh, I don't have the labels. It's in Hobbycraft's own brand, which I think is called Knitcraft, but I don't know if that's correct. But I want to say it's called All Natural, or it's something like that. Au Natural? Something like that. And the colours are... I know this one's called Terracotta. And this one's Cream, I think. But I can't remember the other ones. If I can find some labels, I'll pop them on the screen. But if I can't, then I'm very sorry. So yeah, I've just started doing the second panel of that. This is basically going to be 4 rectangles, 2 for the front and back, and then 2 for the sleeves, and then I'll just sew everything together because I want it that quite relaxed, baggy fit because I think it's cute. Then I have a couple of blankets that I've been working on. Now, I've never crocheted a blanket before, but I thought I'd do 2 at a time. Because I just got overexcited. So, actually no, that's a lie, I've done temperature blankets, but they just weren't completed. These are both temperature blankets. So, this is my first one. Let me grab it out to show you. It's actually quite big. It's so cute, I love the colours. So this is it so far. Oops. I love it. So cute. Again, granny stitch, why not? So this is a temperature blanket for the year that I was born, and because the granny stitch is quite big, I am doing 2 days per row, so like either the average or the highest of those 2 days is my row. So I am in January, February, I'm in March, and I put little white ones to show the months changing. But I really like this, but I don't often work on it because it is so big. Like, I do need a lot of patience. It's over 200 stitches, I think, which is a lot. So that is for me, and then my next one is a present for my boyfriend. Oof. And this is a blanket, a temperature blanket for the year 2020, which is when we got together. And this is all I've done so far. So he picked out all the colours. It's like a basic rainbow. And then he also picked out the stitch, which, if you can see, is a moss stitch. Is this the best? Is this the right side? I don't know. It's one of the sides. It's a moss stitch, trust me. And I want to say I'm in February. This one's taken me a long time because it's just takes a while. Blankets take a while. But I think it's going to be a Christmas present, so I'm hoping I'm done by Christmas. It's also not very long. I think it'd be fine though. I think it'd be fine. And these are all yarns from Hobbycraft. So I have some Cedar Snuggly. I have their Cotton Blend Plain, their Everyday DK, Women's Institute Acrylic, and then this one, which I'd never heard of before, Wendy Supreme DK. And then for my blanket, they are all Stylecraft DK. yarns. I'm getting there, I promise. Oh, I have one in here. So I started making some socks. I say started. Like, I'm really nearly finished this one, I'm not gonna lie, but I just have no motivation to do it anymore. It's just so complicated. It's just so tedious at the minute. Not complicated, tedious at the minute. But I've done like the heel and everything. I don't know if you can see. I've done the heel and then I'm working on the toe. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but that's the heel. And then this bit will go into the toe. And I'm just decreasing at the minute, but it's taken ages. And this is the first one. I've got to make another one. But I want to tell you about the yarn because it's beautiful. This is sock yarn from a family-run business in Hadley, which is where I went on holiday. It is called the Yarn Works with an X, and this is their own hand-dyed yarn, and I love it. It is stunning. I don't know if you can see, but it is truly beautiful. I love it. It's so cute. So that's what I'm working on with this. They will get done at some point. They're just taking a little break and they live up here because the yarn's beautiful, but not really into it at the minute, I'm not gonna lie. And then this is my final bag. This is my current whips that I am working on. Like actually working on. The others are just there, living. These are what I'm working on. So the first one is going to become a video once I filmed it. This is the TORREY, Pines TORREY. Oh, I don't know. I will put it on the screen. A free pattern from Lovecrafts, or a company that was on Lovecrafts. It is a colour block top, so you have one colour panel here, one colour panel here, and then the ribbing around the neck, arms and waist is a different colour. So I'm using the Hobbycraft Everyday DK yarn in green, I don't know. Let me find it. Mint, I wouldn't say it's mint, and the other panels are going to be in Everyday DK beige, and then the collar and all the other ribbing is going to be in Hobbycrafts, no, Women's Institute DK acrylic, I don't know what it's called, honey I think it's called. It's like a lovely like warm beige sort of colour, which I thought they were really nice because I bought these two together to make a checkered top and I wanted to knit it. Well, I originally wanted to crochet it, but then I wanted to knit it. But Intarsia knitting, is it called Intarsia? That style of knitting, it's just really quite annoying. I'm doing it, you'll see in a minute, I'm doing a project. It's really annoying. So I thought this way, you knit one panel, you knit the other panel, smash them all together, you sew it, lovely. We're going to do that. So yeah, I've just cast on actually, and I think I've done the first row so far, and this is what I got. So yeah, we're getting there, and hopefully I will do a video of my process. One more project. This one is the biggest project, I think, or the trickiest project in my opinion. As a beginner knitter, I decided to do this project. Basically, since I have been crocheting my own clothes, I've wanted to make this jumper or sweater, and because I love it. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, and it looks a little bit crazy at the minute, I won't lie. Everything is tangled up, and that is a pain. But this is one of my projects. This is going to be the Princess Diana sheep sweater. Let me show you my pattern. This was a free pattern. I want to say I got it on Ravelry, but I don't think I did. It's this one. Ooh, that is this. is, yeah, she's one of my long projects. She's a marathon, not a sprint, because yeah, the ribbing was lovely to do, love a bit of ribbing. But then this, I've just started the colour work, and I've done 2 rows of it so far, but it takes ages. So like I've got my little sheep's feet at the bottom, but yeah, it is taking a while because this is intarsia, no idea, knitting. So you have lots of different balls of wool, and then as you knit across, you knit that bit and then change it and knit that bit and change it. That was a rubbish explanation, but yeah, it just means that I've got a lot of cardboard hanging off my project, which I've never done before, but I saw someone on TikTok saying that this was good, so we're gonna go for it. I'm not expecting her to be finished anytime soon. She is really a long time project, but I kind of want that now. Like, I don't want to rush my projects. I want to calm, relax knitting instead of I have to finish this. Unless I'm doing a test knit for someone, that's never gonna be an issue. So yeah, this is very exciting. And I think that's all my projects. Well, that's all my whips anyway. Which is, there's so many that I just forgot about. One that I've got rid of, which is quite nice, but yeah, the rest are still, oh, I have one more. This one I think I'm going to get rid of anyway, but I'll show you. This was, I started this in like the height of me making myself crochet tops. I was obsessed. And I thought this was going to be really cute, but I'm not really into it anymore. It was the like lemon, or like the fruit slice cup tops. It's obviously not finished. And then it goes like that. But, you know, it's just like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. But I will talk to you about this yarn, because this is gorgeous. This is it is called Knitcraft. Knitcraft Be My Baby, which is 50% acrylic and 50% polyamide, not clear. But that second one, polyamide, makes it so soft, and it's so soft, and I love it. Gorgeous. But yeah, I think she's gonna get frogged. I'll put her in the frog pile. Sorted. So yeah, I think that is everything that I'm gonna show you now. That is everything that I have shown you. That is all of my whips, basically. I have too many for my brain to handle. So I do think I want to reduce them, finish off the ones that are quite simple to finish off, like the tops that I was doing and the jumper, keep working on the blankets, and not start anything new. Although I do have things in my brain that I want to start, but no, not until I finish other ones. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please like and subscribe if you would like to. Come and join me on my crochet and knitting journey, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.